Rip Fortnite. Fortnite was the most fun game I've ever played. It will probably go down as one of my favorite games of all time. Definitely top 3, maybe even number 1. This game was so much fun. Now what you're gonna see in the background is just me fucking around in creative, but it does not matter. It really doesn't. I mean, just listen to what I have to say. See, Fortnite was just so much fun. It really was. It was the most wacky game. It was the most stupid. It was the most buggy, but it was the most fun. It was so much fun. It was stupid. There was new stuff. It was different. I mean, in general, it was just a fun game. Now let me take you back to in the beginning. In the beginning, I just started playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Well, not just started. I've played it for a very long time. It is my favorite Call of Duty of all time, for obvious reasons. One day I got bored and I got on PlayStation and I saw people playing a game called Fortnite. I only saw like 1 or 2 people. It was like a day after it came out and I was like, oh, okay, bet. I loaded it up. It was free to play. I was like, alright, I'll download it, you know. I was like, how bad could it be? It looked weird, it looked funny, it looked like I could just make fun of it the whole time, and that's what I really intended to do. I mean, it was just a weird game. Me and my friend Ace Gameboy downloaded it. He was my first ever friend that I added on PlayStation. We downloaded it, we played it. It took us 6 weeks to get our first win together. I never played solos. I really didn't like solos. I didn't like playing alone. But it took us 6 weeks to get our first win. And don't worry, I calculated. I counted each day I did not catch a win for after like a week because I realized how hard it was. And you know, it was hard to get our first win, but that feeling of you getting your first win in Fortnite was so satisfying. I remember when I got it. The feeling I had in my heart when it was one person, I was 1v1ing, and all I had to do was hit him once with a shotgun because my friend Ace got him weak, and he died. But he was weak, and I was like, you know what, all I gotta do is hit him once, it shouldn't be hard. And I hit him, and it popped up. Victory Royale. It was sensational. I mean, it was so the thrill was crazy. It felt so good. I mean, even wins after that felt great. I wasn't the best at the game, clearly. It took me a very long time to even get my first win, but I mean, it felt so good when I got it. And then afterwards, I went on a solo because Ace got off for the day, and I caught like 3 solo wins, and it was in a row too. Back when people were just trying to get a win in general in squads, and you know, Ninja didn't even have a win yet, or I don't know if he did or not, I really don't know, but like when people like that really nobody even knew who Ninja was. I mean, of course people know who Ninja was, you know, because he played, you know, what's called H1 in PUBG, and I knew him back before Fortnite because I was watching a lot of PUBG and H1, because those games were actually really fun and really cool. I liked battle royales, and I always hoped for one that would come to, you know, console, and it did, and I was really happy. And it's just, I put so much time into the game. I'm pretty sure I put like fucking 500 days into the game. Just so much time. It was crazy. It was so much fun. Season 1 came along, you know, they started adding skins. I have the first ever skin to be in the game, you know, Recon Scout. I got it when it first came out. It came back a while ago. I don't know when it came back, but it came back, and I was kind of sad, but who cares? It's a skin. And you know, I got it, and then I got Renegade Raider. You know, Season 1 was just all around a fun season. It was good. Season 2 came along, and this is where Fortnite became popular. Fortnite blew up at Season 2. Season 2 was when everybody was playing. Everybody and their mom knew what Fortnite was, and by Season 3, the news was even talking about Fortnite. I mean, it was globally. It had over 100 million players playing it at once. You know, it's crazy. I mean, it really was a great game. Season 2, you had double pump, you know. You had guns that, you know, took skill. Remember how, does anybody remember when it, like, you had to, like, get off of regular? Like, if you were playing on regular, you had to get off and go to Combat Pro and try to figure that out. just to use double pump. Do you remember how much time it took you to grind to get used to double pump? And then when you actually were good at it, how rewarding it was to actually be consistent and how you hit those headshots. And if you did, you were rewarded with a lot of damage. And back then, most people didn't. I mean, most people didn't hit their shots like that. Most people were new. They didn't know how to play the game, you know? It was a new game. Season 2 was very fun, and Season 3 came around, and it was, you know, even more fun. I mean, the hop rocks were cool, and the skins were alright, but then we got the news. Double pump was nerfed. In fact, realistically, all the shotguns were nerfed, but I'll get into that in a minute. Double pump was nerfed. They nerfed it to where that if you switched to one pump and then switched to the other, you could not shoot. There was like a tick. There was never a timer like it is now, but there was a tick. And it was a very weird tick, but it was still a tick. And nobody really liked it, but then people got used to it, and they were like, you know what, let's do pump tack. And me personally, I like pump tack than I like double pump more. I like it more. Double pump was good and all, but pump tack just felt a little better. I don't know why, don't ask me, it just did. And then you had the map change, which nobody really liked at first, but then I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was too bad. You know, you had, you know, Tilted Towers. Personally, it wasn't really that bad. It changed up the game. People were mad because it's another big area and how there's like 4 big areas in the map. But I liked it because it changed the rotation of the game. It changed how people played. You know, normally in second circle or even third circle, there'd be, what, still 40 people left. When Tilted Towers got at it, by third circle, there's like 15 or 20 in it. It's not a lot. And it made games go by a lot faster and more, like, fluently. Made it more fun, made it less campers. I mean, every now and again you get your, you know, usual camping in a bush. I mean, I wish I could find people like that now, but I'll get into that later on. Season, yeah, it was a good season. Then people really didn't like Tilted Towers that much. And then then there was the whole meteor event with the meteor in the sky, and how, you know, apparently everybody was saying, oh, it's gonna come down and hit Tilted, and everybody, you know, really thought that because of the game files, and, you know, I thought so too, and I'd have been like, okay, it's gonna hit Tilted, so what, who cares? I really didn't care. I was still playing the game for fun, and, you know, it turned out it didn't. It hit Dusty Divot, and that's, when Season 4 came along, it was the day we lost Dusty Divot forever. Dusty Divot and Factories. Now, those 2 spots, I'm not gonna lie, they should not have destroyed. They were really good spots for new people that were, you know, they were small spots, they were good. You know, they took C's spot out of the game, you know, Dusty Divot, everybody knew Dusty Divot. It was a good spot to come into. Of course, now it's somewhat back, not fully, but somewhat. But, you know, it hit, and then it was just, everybody was really even more upset than they were before, and Season 4 is where I really think Fortnite went down, like, a lot. Like, it went from, like, 100 million people average to 50, or to 60 or 50, which is still a lot, don't get me wrong, but to lose that many players off of one season, it's crazy, it really is. I mean, it was sad, and then came the even worse news. They nerfed shotguns all around. They nerfed double shotguns in general. They made it to where you can't double no more. You couldn't do pump tack. You couldn't do none of that. They made it to where there was a timer, and then became the time of SMGs. Season 4 was when the drum gun was added in. I'm pretty sure it was when, yeah, I'm pretty sure the drum gun, or maybe Season 5, but SMGs were a thing in Season 4, you know, they got majorly buffed, they got ridiculous, everybody was rocking pump SMG, and it was just so annoying because they shred it through buildings. It was annoying. They were overpowered, they were luck based, they were not skill. You did not have to have skill to use an SMG, a minigun. You did not have to have skill to use any of those guns. And, you know, Season 4, the Battle Pass was alright. I remember when we got heard it was going to be superheroes. We thought, oh, Superman and shit like that. People were saying they have the rights to Superman. No, the fuck they don't. We were getting bullshit superheroes that didn't even look that cool. I mean, it was a meh season until the shotgun nerf all around, which made a lot of people angry. And the whole SMG thing, and then how it made guns slower to pull out because, you know, it just took a long time to pull out guns, and then that shit. And then they they actually, during Season 4, I remember they added in double pump for a little bit. They added it in, well, yeah, for a little bit you could use double pump. Like, they added it back in, but they made it, like, harder to use with, like, a delay, and how it had, like, a slower time. And, like, every now and again you would get dead shots. And I have a clip that, well, I don't have any anymore, and I'll get into that in a minute, but I had a clip where, you know, I shot a guy 5 times and none of the bullets registered except for one, and he one-pumped me in the head. I mean, that shit was crazy, and how pumps got nerfed where they can't do one hit no more. And then they nerfed, it was weird, they brought back double pump just to take it back out in the span of like a couple months, or like a month, and it was annoying. And Season 5 came along, it was kind of a mess season. The skins were alright, they weren't the craziest. I mean, everybody thought the Ragnarok was like the greatest skin ever. It's not, it's terrible. It was badass at the time, but it's just not that good. I mean, it was okay. It was a meh season. You know, rifts were a great addition to the game. I thought they were amazing. Golf carts were meh, because nobody really used them. They were good at the start, and then people realized they were garbage. Season 6 was by far the worst season I've ever played in my life. That season, I got to level 20, battle pass tier like 70, or not even 70, I think I was at like 50 something. And mostly because I got the bundle. But even though, I mean, I just spent all my V-Bucks on that season just to not even play it, because the beginning of the season was okay. It wasn't that bad. But then I heard zombies got added in, and I'm pretty sure zombies were always in, but it just, I played a couple games and they were always annoying, but then eventually you realized if there's zombies, and you get knocked, and they were everywhere. May I note that they were everywhere. Anywhere you go in the map, there's at least 100 zombies. But if you're knocked, you're not getting rezzed. You're not. It's not happening. There's always going to be 100 zombies trying to break your teammate's shit when he's trying to rez you. It was the most annoying shit, because you'd think you're getting, you know, double teamed. Nope, it's just a fucking giant brute zombie hitting you for 30 damage in your back while you're shooting a guy fucking that's camping in a 1x1. I mean, shit was annoying, and honestly, I did not play the game at all. I really didn't. And then they started making nerfs to building, to where building was weaker, and that shit, and I'll get more into that in a minute. Season 6 was by far the worst season I've ever played. After I started dying to zombies once or twice, I quit entirely. I played other games, and I'll also get into that in a minute. Season 7 was meh. The skins were alright. The Lynx was by far the best, without a doubt. It was okay. I mean, there was nothing really crazy except for the bad thing. They took out the bolt. My baby. Now, if you go back and look at my channel, most of my clips are with the Bolty. The Bolty was my child. I love that thing. It was my favorite gun in the game. If there were stats for how many kills you had with a gun, I would have at least 500 minimum, because I would take it over a shotgun, because I loved the gun. The gun was the best gun in the game for me. I was good with it. I bodied kids all the time, and it was my favorite gun. And then they took it out, and people were like, oh, just use the suppressed. It's not the same. It's not. It really wasn't. It really made me sad. And from there, I stopped playing Season 7. I got to Tier 100. That was it. And then once I heard free Battle Pass, I got on when all the challenges were out, did them in about 24 hours, maybe less. And after that, I just stopped playing. I mean, Season 7 was, like, the fact that they took out the Bolty makes it bad. I mean, yeah, people might not realize it, and the people are like, oh, they're just trying to keep the game fresh. But no, man, that really hurt my soul. And then, so far, Season 8 is just absolutely dog shit. I mean, there's nothing new to the game. How every season there'd be something new, like on the map. But I mean, yeah, there's different map shit, but who fucking cares? None of it's cool. There's a volcano. Oh my god, who cares? Wow, it's a volcano. Wow, Wailing Woods is gone. Wow, who fucking cares, bro? Honestly, who cares? It's a bunch of bullshit. And then they change the sounds of when you pull out guns and shit like that. I mean, it's a big reason why I stopped playing this game is because of how different it is. The game is just too different for me now. I mean, I just gave you a brief rundown about all the seasons and shit, and now I'm about to honestly tell you my experience. All the seasons were okay except for Season 6, in the brief little way that I have to go. Season 6 was god-awful. But I mean, the game is just, the big, like, 3 reasons that I would give this game a bad, like, it being bad is, number 1, the players. The players, like, I was in a PC lobby, and every skin was a soccer skin, and fucking kids were just 360ing me with pumps before I even had time to react. Kids were doing editing symphony shit like it's nothing, and I'm sitting here like, yeah, I mean, no, I'm not a bot, but like I can still do shit, but not against these type of kids that have so much mobility and they can do so much, and they sweat, they don't take showers, they don't go to school, they don't eat, they get coaches, $1,000 coaches from their mommy to fucking get them fucking coaches that'll help them play the game. Like, it's so retarded. The people that play this game, and if you're listening to this and you legit spend 24 hours or even 12 hours of your day just sweating, getting wins, and you have armpit sweat and shit like that, you are disgusting. You should go hang yourself, honestly. If you're casual and you play the game for fun, good on you. That's great. Those are the people I love. People should not take this game as serious as it is. Every game is like people play like they're in a $100,000 tournament playing for their fucking lives. Like, it's so annoying, it really is, and then people just sweat, and they use the most cheap guns that are in this game, and they're in this game because of Epic. Epic Games are not good, they're not good video game employees, or people. They're not good makers of video games. They had a good start, they fucked it because they changed their game too much. It's just, it's a different game now. I mean, I don't like it. Number 2, the nerfing the building. I mean, you can only have 500 wood. Like, wasn't this game originally supposed to be about building? Wasn't the reason why this game blew up because of the difference in how you could build and how you could defend yourself? And now building might as well be taken out the game. It can get shredded by any gun. Any gun you have, you can shred through building. There's no point in building being in the game. There's really not. You can't defend yourself. If 2 people are spraying you with SMGs, there's nothing you can do. No matter how much mats you have, no matter how much you build, how good you are, they spray at you, you're done. You can't beat it. You can't. It's disgusting. And then the nerfing of the mats to 500, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry, it's stupid. It's the most stupid shit ever. They're nerfing the reason why this game is popular, or the reason why it made it popular, because of how different it was. They're turning it into like Call of fucking Duty, where there's really no point in building. I mean, I can't say they're turning it into Call of Duty, because that might just be the biggest load of bullshit ever, but it's true. I mean, they're taking away building. Eventually, 200 mats, and then eventually 0 mats. We're taking out mats. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I heard that in the patch notes. Like, every now and again, I'm not joking, every update I read the patch notes to hopefully see one day that they're adding shit back to the game that needs to be added back, like double shoddy, shit like that. But they won't. They won't listen to the community. Unless something is game breaking, they won't listen. Even with planes being so game breaking, it took them like a month or 2 to even fix it. It's ridiculous. They are not good game developers. Call of Duty, if something is broken, like I mean, I know you might say, oh, what about the, oh my god, my shitty ass mic. You might say, oh, what about the Brecci, it might have took them a long time if you play Call of Duty. I mean, it might have took them a long time to nerf it, but they nerfed it. I mean, if something is really broken, they're going to nerf it. If something is game breaking in this game, Epic Games is going to nerf it. But if it's something that the community wants, give it a year. Everybody wants to save the world for free? No, they were going to do it 2018. Nope, change it to 2019. We're going to delay it. Everybody wants Plane Taken. Let's wait till season 8 starts for planes to get gone. I mean, I don't get it. Epic Games, like, they don't know what they're doing. Legit, getting somebody like me out there, Ninja or Tfue out there to fix this game would be so much better. It'd be so perfect. It really would, but they don't. They don't listen to the community unless something is absolutely game-breaking. I don't know. I can't count how many tweets I see saying, oh, bring back Double Pump, bring back old Fortnite, because it's true. take out all this new shit, take out, you know, keeping creative, but take out all these new maps, bring back the old map, and refresh. It's pretty much like, it's when you, like, when you're on YouTube, or when you're on, like, when you're looking at pictures, or let's just use YouTube, for example, and you're like, oh, you know what, I don't like all these, you know, you want to look for new stuff on your homepage, and you're looking down, you're like, nothing looks good, let's refresh, right? But then you see something that you saw before that you wanted to watch, but you accidentally, you know, skipped over it, and you're like, oh damn, you know, you're like, and then you find it, and it's like, okay, then you watch that. I mean, it's a shitty example, I don't know why I just used that, but it's just, I don't know, they just need to refresh. They need to bring back everything that was in Season 1, the Season 1 map, all that, the Season 1 look of the game, that crisp fucking HD look, the beautiful look of the game, just absolutely beautiful. I mean, I don't know, man, they have the skills to fix this game, but they choose not to, and I mean, hey, that's their funeral, man. Apex is gonna kill this game, and if it doesn't, I really don't care. I mean, I know that a lot of people are leaving this game. Me personally, this is my last video on it. I've been playing a lot of NBA 2K19. If you want to see me upload that game, I will. I'll do streams for it. I'll make videos on it, like of me playing. If you want to play 2K19 with me, add my gamer tag. You can see it's CryZoom. Cries_Zoom. I mean, I'm a 88 play sharp. I'm not bad at the game. And somebody just joined my party. What's up, Caleb? I was making a YouTube video, but can you give me like 1 minute? Alright. So, like I said, I will have to edit that out, but yeah, my friend just joined. Anyway, besides the point, back to what I was talking about, I mean, all they need to do is fix the game, and that's it. That's all they need to do, and he just left. They fixed the game, I mean, they just need to refresh, that's all. I mean, bring back everything else. I mean, even that, though, with all the sweaty people, like I said, this is my last video on the game. Before I got rudely interrupted, this is my last video. Like I was saying, if you want to add me, I'm an 88 play sharp. I'm good at the game, at 2K. I play it enough. If you want to see videos on it, let me know. If not, I mean, I'm signing off pretty much, because, I mean, I won't be playing Fortnite anymore. Fortnite is garbage. I do not like it. It's not a fun game. But like I said, if you want me to play 2K, let me know. I will for sure be playing 2K. That's what I do all the time for now. And yeah, guys. Oh, real quick before this ends, let me tell you guys, I was making a montage because I was going to, but then they took out the bolty. So I'm just gonna, at the end of this, I'll just show you guys what the montage was going to look like, or what it looks like right now, because I don't want to add any editing. I gotta edit this video. But yeah, guys, that's been it for me. I'll see you guys.